Brothers and sisters, I'd like you to join me in empowering ourselves. Why not? Let's go forward with a living green drink for these times. It's so important. It's so important that we make ourselves as vibrant and alive as we possibly can in the face of what's going on out there. So let's begin. Let's begin with our green drink. We're going to start with grapes. These are our California red grapes, locally produced. So we're going to start with some grapes. And we're making, we're going to use this as the liquid base. So here's some grapes and some more grapes. Good, good, wonderful. Then we're going to start with some organic tomatoes, locally grown by family farmers. And here we'll start with this. This is an early girl tomato, one of the standards of California organic horticulture. Early girl tomato. They are magnificent, very tasty, very firm, tasty. They go so well with just about everything. Here, early girl tomato. And then in addition to that, we're going to add a clove or two of garlic. Please add garlic to all of your green drinks. It's so enlivening. And of course, ginger. Ginger with everything, but of course. So here's a sliver of ginger. We're going to toss that in. And then, as I say, this is going to be the base for what we're going to be doing. Okay, beautiful. And I could add at this point some Mountain Valley spring water. Since 1871, it's one of the very, very best there are, and it comes in a glass bottle, which makes a real difference. So a bit of spring water, and we have the base for our great endeavor. And then we're going to add a pomegranate. Pomegranates have just appeared on the marketplace, organic pomegranate, but of course, and here we go, pomegranate. This imparts a wonderful texture, a magnificent flavor, and besides that, it's so good for you. Check out the health benefits of pomegranates, by all means, please. What could be better for you than pomegranate juice? So here we'll go with the pomegranate. There we go. And we're going to give this another whirl in the blender. And of course, other things you could add. What could be more wondrous than adding a chopped up beet, chopped up carrots, parsley, lettuce, Swiss chard. But of course, we're going to start with Dinosaur Kale. Here are this is another California classic, which you'll find in every farmer's market. So, Dinosaur Kale. We'll put a couple leaves of that in there, and we'll blend it up. How about a red kale? Magnificent color, I think you will agree. Greenish red. So let's go ahead and add that on. And finally, a red dandelion. Some red are these vibrant, magnificently alive greens. So let's go ahead. We add them thusly and give them a blend. And then we have it. Voila! Our green drink for these times. And let's take a look at that. With the economy in a precarious state, with 18 million Americans out of work, with another 30 million on welfare rolls, it behooves us to get our acts together, brothers and sisters, and at least in the face of the mechanization and the mechanization all around, all the stuck energy everywhere, it behooves us to make ourselves as alive and as vibrant and as streaming and flowing as we possibly can. That's really what it's all about. Imagine if people got it together in this world to build community gardens everywhere, to turn public land, to create public parks and transform them into permaculture fruit gardens, to make every single schoolyard an edible schoolyard. It's all within our compass. There are 135 million of us, and of that 165 million Americans are working day in and day out. We have the ability, and we've done it before. In World War II, in a twinkling of an eye, we turned a depressed civilian economy into a dynamo, producing out the extraordinary materials required by ourselves and our allies for World War II. And this within a twinkling of an eye. We can, in this coming out of the Great Depression, from the Great Depression to a booming war economy, where America became the arsenal of the world. This within a twinkling, as I say, and we can do it. Edible schoolyards everywhere, community gardens everywhere, we can do it. This printing of money to sustain the bubble is going to come to an end very, very quickly and inevitably. We cannot wait for it to happen. We've got to get growing America. During World War II, your forebearers created 23 million victory gardens that made an appreciable difference in the war effort, producing a large percentage, over nearly half of the vegetables that people ate during those 4 years were produced in their victory gardens. Think of that. Think of that. You've done it before. You can do it again. You're going to pull us through. We're going to get out of this morass. We are going to go forward, and you are going to be in the lead. And our slogan, choose life. Choose life. Through in every aspect of this country. Choose life in going forward. Edible schoolyards, community gardens, every front lawn dug up and made into a tree orchard, every backyard a victory garden. We can do it. We can succeed. We can go forward into abundance. We can go forward. We can go forward, brothers and sisters, to create here a garden, a victory garden for the American spirit. Thank you. Your suggestions and comments are always most welcome indeed. Let's go forward.